very satisfying for us.
Can I ask a question about the perception among journalists of media bias? Because at CBS, those who got the message from Barry Weiss, well, they said, well, what do you mean we're biased? At CBS. But the public perceives a difference, and certainly, do you think that the mainstream journalists recognize that they're leftist biased?
I'm sure some do. I think one of the problems broadly with the mainstream media is that it's extremely insular. These are organizations that used to have newsrooms spread out across the country. Now they're highly concentrated in just a few areas. They all know each other. They all hire each other. They all marry each other. They're all in the same political party. And so when you have an insular sort of community like that, it's easy to have a blind spot for what's going on out in the rest of the country or what's going on outside of your ideological bubble. It doesn't make them bad people. It just gives them a blind spot. And I do think there's a blind spot in our media, and I think millions of Americans have detected this, and it's one of the reasons that you have the rise of independent journalists and alternative forms of media. People are looking for something that they feel is more honest and more authentic. So I think to the extent that those lessons can be applied to mainstream media properties, and I don't mean this to any specific one, I do think they would find market success with it. I think there's a craving right now for something authentic and honest, both in media and in politics, and the people who, I think, the people who apply those methods are going to find great success. I think the era of the scripted, sort of insular, narrow media and personalities and politicians is really over. And the way to succeed is through authenticity and honesty about your viewpoints. Everybody knows I'm a conservative, and I go on there and I don't hide that. But that doesn't mean I can't be honest and tell the truth as I see it from my point of view. I think people are hungry for honest viewpoints and authentic viewpoints. It's one of the reasons that the president has been so successful.
Thank you.